Hello, everyone. Hi there. Welcome to Verbling. I am Teacher Oakley. And for the next hour, we're going to talk about scandals. Yes, that's right. You heard me right. Scandals, scandalous stories that are in the news, current events. We're going to talk about some international, worldwide scandals, which I'm sure that you've all heard about. And maybe I'll ask you guys if you have scandals localized in your country, or your government, or even in your city, and talk to you about. I don't know. I'm an American. I'm not that much of a gossip. But my goodness, Americans love to gossip, and Americans love scandals, and Americans love to talk about them. Believe me. I don't know. Ciao. Hello,
Yeah,
welcome back.
hello.
Hi. Are scandals a popular topic for discussion amongst normal Chinese
Chinese.
people? Yeah.
So, let me make sure that is scandal real? I mean, is scandal true or just some
Oh,
humor from?
well, that's a horse of another color. Uh, well, we don't ever really know, do we? I mean, that's a difficult question.
Yeah,
Uh, because scandals are a lot like rumors and a lot like gossip. It's hard to say sometimes if it's really true, and people argue back and forth. Scandals are controversial, which makes them something to talk about because people do you think it's really true? That's exactly what usually happens when there's a scandal. People argue whether it's
yeah.
real or
Just
not.
like the good example is President Clinton, his
Ah,
sexual relationship with that woman, right?
yeah,
Um,
Monica Lewinsky. Yes,
yeah.
we all remember Monica.
I
Yeah, that
think
was
uh,
that was a good one for sure.
I think Chinese people like to talk about such of things from the officials and the governments. Yeah, and
Yeah.
something interesting I would mention after in our class later. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You're saving one for later. Okay. See, there you go, Alberto. Alberto was asking if sex scandals would be valid, and there you go. The first scandal mentioned, sex scandal, President of the United States. Well, there you have it, Alberto. There's your answer. Uh, I have to say hello to Nyan. Nyan?
Yes, I haven't
Yes.
seen you for a long time.
No kidding. I've missed you terribly. Where have you been, young lady?
Yes, because I had to study and a lot. So
Okay.
yes, I didn't have time to study on Berlin, and now I have been summer vacation. So yes, I use this time to study.
Okay, I guess I can
Yeah,
excuse you this time. Okay.
yeah.
All right. As long as you were using your time constructively. All right. Awesome. Uh, Nyan,
Uh,
do people talk about scandals in Vietnam? Is that common?
yes, I think it's quite common, especially in the showbiz. I know a lot of people want to be famous by making scandal because they know their ability isn't enough to make your dream. So they do, yes, they do it by this way. Um,
Ah.
yeah. For example, I know a model and she became famous when somebody found her sexy photos with áo dài. Áo dài is a Vietnamese traditional clothes, so it's very famous in a long
Ah.
I mean, it's become popular. A lot of people said about that, so she become more famous and the most famous. and now she become like the star.
She became
Yes.
a star because. So, what are you saying, Jan? Do you think she released the pictures herself?
I'm not sure,
Hmm.
but the company she worked for a company, a model company, and the company has a lot of scandal. I think this company make a lot of scandal for uh, yes, for their model. I'm not sure.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
So they they create scandals
yes, I think so.
themselves to publicize their
Yeah.
company or their models. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. Oh, wow. Hmm. That's very interesting. Okay. Hello, Marco. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thanks. Welcome,
Oh,
everyone.
hello, hello. Okay, Marco. Remind me where are you from again?
I'm from Italy, and to be more precise, from Bologna.
Bologna. Okay.
Yes,
Uh.
in the north of Italy.
Okay. All right, Marco. Do Italians like to talk about scandals? Are there scandals? Wait a minute. Your president or premier or prime minister, who is it?
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
scandal right now in Italy, isn't there?
Italy is full of scandals, especially
Uh-huh.
if
Okay.
concerned our former prime minister, Silvio
Yeah, prime
Berlusconi.
minister.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now, he's not the prime minister, but he's always in office. He's
Okay.
always
I
uh,
believe it wasn't there a 17-year-old girl involved?
this. It was a public scandal.
Uh-huh.
It was in really in the public eye. I suppose this topic is famous worldwide.
I think you're right because even I know about it. Yeah.
Yes, but even this scandal was not enough to put him to prison
Well,
or to
not yet.
yes to make him not allowed to still have a public charge.
Ah, okay. Really, that's interesting. Because I know he has. There's more than one scandal, right? There's the 17-year-old girl. There's a tax, something to do with taxes. Something.
Yes,
I think there's two
the
or
scandal.
three. Yeah.
Yeah, this is yes, of course, the scandal linked to what we were referring it. It's undoubtedly the most famous
Yeah.
among the three or the four he got involved. In fact, there are two other prosecutions underway,
Okay.
always connected to this shady figure, in my opinion, this dirty figure.
Nice. I like your adjective, shady figure. Okay.
Yeah, in
Very
fact,
good. Nice English. He's a shady figure. He's doing things kind of maybe not quite morally okay. Maybe not even legal. He's shady. Okay. Good one.
yes, in fact.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, Elena. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
That was a cheerful hello. Hello. Elena,
Hello.
where are you from?
I'm from Malaga, from Spain, from a city on the south of Spain.
Okay. South of Spain. All right. How about in southern Spain? Do they like to talk about scandals?
Yes, a lot. As you know, here we have a high rate of unemployment, and people are really upset with
Mhm.
the government.
Yes,
It's
unfortunately.
terrible.
Yeah. So, do people like to talk about scandals and scandalous? Scandalous is the adjective. Scandalous behavior. Who do they talk about? Do they talk about politicians or actors and actresses, sports figures?
Nowadays, people usually talked about politicians because they are stealing money from the citizen. So it's a pity. It's terrible.
Yeah, I imagine. Okay, so government
Sorry.
corruption then
Yes.
is a hot topic in
Yes.
Spain. Okay, for understandable reasons.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay. Interesting. Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about in Russia? How about over there? What do people talk about scandals?
They don't nothing but scandals. Okay, it's part of our everyday life.
Part of your everyday life. Yeah.
Yes, and well, now the main scandalous figure, I mean, Mr. Snowden, is
Yes.
Russia. So
Yes, and I am eager to find out what you guys think about Mr. Snowden, since this is probably the most famous international scandal which we're in the middle of at this particular time. So since you brought it up, Dennis, you lucky guy, what do you what do you think, or what do you think is going to happen to Mr. Snowden? For those of you who don't know, actually, Dennis, since you brought it up, tell us your understanding of the situation.
I know Mr. Snowden.
Okay. Personally?
The fact he leaked information. No, unfortunately. Maybe it's better not.
Yeah, I think so, Marco. I would not want to know. I would certainly never admit in a public place like Verbling that I know Mr.
Next to him right now.
I would be disappeared.
maybe it's even dangerous to speak about him here.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe if we talk about Snowden, we'll have the NSA watching Verbling classes.
Maybe we shouldn't.
It's okay. I believe I don't know how they could possibly monitor every conversation online about this.
Especially for you, Oakley, as an American citizen. As American citizen, I mean.
They can't find me. I'm not worried. I don't care. I really don't care. The NSA can, well, you know. Oh, here you go. That one's for you, NSA. I don't live in the United States. Yeah. I don't care. I really don't. So anyway, a little background. This guy Snowden is leaking some information from the American National Security Agency, which is the biggest spy agency gathering information. Anyway, he started leaking information, and then he ran away from the United States. He went, I think he went somewhere else first, and then Hong Kong, and now he is stuck at the Russian airport in Moscow.
And he is there.
Stuck. What's that, Marco?
Is he still there in Russia, in an airport, in a Russian airport?
That's a really good question. is he really there? Because no one's actually seen him. That's a very good question. Dennis, do you think he's really there?
Well, I have no idea. Fortunately, okay.
Yeah, Alberto. Alberto is asking if he was on Morales' plane or just a big suitcase. Okay. Yeah, today's news is that they forced a plane down. Where did they make it come down? And I don't know where, I forgot, but in Europe. And to check, this guy Morales is some kind of Bolivian diplomat. I don't know what he is, but Snowden was trying to run away to Bolivia, or thinking about it, getting asylum, seeking political asylum, meaning that he can't be extradited, sent back to the United States. So he would be safe there. But so anyway, they wouldn't give him, they wouldn't let this guy Morales fly his plane over French or Portuguese airspace. So they actually made the plane land and searched the plane, I guess. Unbelievable. But I heard Spain allowed him to fly through their airspace.
Yeah.
Is that right, Alberto?
Perhaps the United States will bomb Madrid or something like that, or Malaga or next day, because of this, because they help Spanish help Snowden.
The Bolivian? Yeah, but
Yeah.
he wasn't actually on the plane. Nobody knows where
We
this
don't
guy
know. We
is.
don't know. We don't know
Yeah, you're right.
if he's
We
in
don't
the
know
plane.
anything.
We don't know.
We have no idea what's going on. Really going on.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
It's even not so important now.
What's that, Dennis?
It's even just absolutely unimportant now to know something about Mr. Snowden, because he has done his work.
Well, again, we don't know anything, but he claims he has a lot more information he wants to release.
And besides,
Claim.
Dennis, and besides, he told us something that we knew.
Yeah. Yes, exactly, Alberto. This is something that most thinking people already realized was going on. It's not really okay. So he came out and said it openly, but I think we all had a pretty this was happening anyway, or I think most people did. I seriously question the mental prowess of Mr. Snowden. He seems to be really stuck right now. He seems like he didn't think this through, honestly. Before he started announcing secrets, perhaps he should have had a place to go before he started leaking information. That's just me.
Well, Oakley, he found his place in history of scandals. So it was his main goal, and he got it.
Yeah, well, I hope his main goal, I hope that's his main goal. I hope his main goal is not to be martyred, because that's where he's headed.
Do you think he's in danger now?
Sooner or later. Maybe not right now, but he can't stay in the Moscow airport forever. Besides, I heard about that place. They charge like something crazy, like $300 for a tiny airplane bottle of scotch. He can't afford to live there. It's like $100 for a dinner. He can't live there forever.
Just a little bit of vodka.
A little bit of vodka, yeah. It can't be very exciting. Yeah, Alberto, you're absolutely correct. How bored must he be?
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Passengers, cases,
Yeah,
boring.
yeah.
I don't think
Well,
so. I think he's considered himself the hero. Maybe he's absolutely happy about this situation. Oakley?
Which is frozen.
And then he will come. Eh?
can you see me now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's very cold here in the Philippines. No, it's not.
No,
I'm
it's
lying.
not,
Completely lying.
But you were
Scandal.
frozen.
But I am frozen. Yeah. Okay. Anne, have you heard about this Snowden thing?
Certainly, I heard about this
Everyone.
story,
Mhm.
and our news told a lot of Mr. Snowden. And the last news that I heard that he is at Moscow airport, and I'm sure he is in airport because Prime Minister Russia told to all wrote that he is in the airport. So I think that if he wouldn't be in the airport, the prime minister would be a liar, and
Yes.
I'm sure he knew this information better than me. Than us.
Okay, that was safely put. That was very diplomatic, Anne. Okay, he knows better than you do. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I don't know if I'd go so far as to say Putin would never lie. Do you know, Anne? Did you hear anything about the scandal with Putin, with the ring, the Super Bowl, the American football championship ring? Did you hear about that one?
By championship, what?
It's not a scandal. It's not a scandal, Oakley.
Really?
It's just a very good opportunity for jokes.
Yeah, well, most scandals, in fact, United States comedy shows love scandals. Absolutely, that's what they live off. That's how they make their living, making fun of scandals. But yes, I think all scandals are good comedy material, joke material. Yeah, no kidding. But anyway, Anne, did you hear about that?
A story about what? About the ring?
Yeah, the ring. Yeah. The ring.
Yeah, I heard that he has stolen some very expensive ring.
Yeah.
I think it was a joke.
Maybe it was.
I don't think it was a joke. What? Dennis, what's that? Sorry.
Maybe it was Mr. Snowden who bring this ring to Mr. Putin.
Yeah, it's feasible. It was a misunderstanding, but
From
definitely,
US with love.
yeah, it is funny. I agree. I think it's very funny. Most scandals, I think, are very humorous. Myself. Okay, Chow. Chow, are you?
Yes.
Hi, hey.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this Snowden thing? In fact, Snowden was in Hong Kong for a little while.
I heard his name in the news, and I know the things, but I didn't get into it. So I know what happened, but I don't know the deep relationships or deep
Well,
information.
yeah, well, nobody has that information. I don't think.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be alone there. Chow, you had mentioned earlier in the class there's something that you wanted to, some scandal you wanted to talk about, or something you wanted to mention.
Actually, I think there's a interesting things in China is
About movie
The
on the screen.
what kind of movie?
What?
Anybody knows about it? Movie on the big screen in China, some kind of porn movie or erotic movie was shown on big screen. No
Yes.
cities in China.
Tell us, tell us, tell us.
Hey, yeah, I don't know about this. This is new.
You mean a porn movie in the
I'm
some
good.
public?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's not a porn movie, but movie for
Actually, I heard
adults.
that, but it is not a big deal. I mean,
Of
it is-
course, it's not a big deal. Maybe China is not a big deal, but
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
because
Interesting.
I heard that news, but you know, maybe it is not so serious because the clip of that movie is. The movie itself is porn, but such a clip didn't get that sense. I mean, yeah. Fortunately, it was open just for a few seconds and then go off.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, what I want to say is the interesting things in China is the mistresses become a effective power to exploit the corruption among the Chinese officials. And recently, when a woman who is a mistress of a Chinese officials and to put the information to the public that these officials cheat on her and corrupt some money, and in a Chinese she put it into public in Chinese Twitter and some internet media, and it happened for a few times. Some others women just help the people to know which officials corrupt or have some bad behavior. Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
Snowden has started a whole series of such
Snowden. Snowden looks like such a nerd. I can't believe Snowden would have a mistress or a girlfriend. He looks like too much of a geek. I don't know. I don't think he has a girlfriend, honestly. Looking at him.
He has.
He has? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's kind of spy, and women love spies.
He has
What
a
is she?
beautiful girlfriend in America.
What is she? Where is she?
Who is this girlfriend? Wait, this is new information. Scandal! What are you talking about, Chow?
In which airport is she?
Where? Yeah. What airport is Snowden's girlfriend at? Wait.
I just overheard that the girlfriend is in America, but Snowden just went to Hong Kong or some country. So Snowden is a hero for some people. He just drop out his beautiful hot girlfriend and for the sake of the American citizen and of the Earth's people.
Oh. Okay. I think that was PR. I think that's a public relations job. I don't believe it. If she's smart, she left her. She left him. I don't know. Nyan.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Do you know about the this whole Snowden thing? Do you hear about international scandals there in Vietnam?
I'm sorry. I have just now in this class.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, good for you, actually.
Yeah, because yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You've been busy studying. We know that. Yeah, it's no problem. Do you hear about international scandals? Do they get reported in Vietnam?
Yes. But I think it's quite long because I don't like something like news or report.
Okay.
Yes, and so I only know a little bit about some international scandal or some international news. I'm sorry about that.
It's not. No need to apologize. It's okay. It just means maybe you're not a gossip. That's all. No problem. Elena. Hi, Elena.
Hi.
again, Elena. Elena, can I ask, do you have another window open with the Verbling website? Because I hear a lot of echo.
I don't think so. I'm going to check, but no,
Okay.
it's everything okay. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm hearing a lot of echo from you, and it's usually because you have either a YouTube, either the YouTube window open or the Verbling window open, and then it plays twice because I can hear it when I say it and hear it after.
Sorry.
Or alternately, if you have, it could be the speakers. If you're on a laptop with speakers, exactly. So if you use,
I'm using a Mac. I don't have microphone.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. But if you have a headphone, a microphone, sometimes that cuts down on the echo. If not, if all else fails, just in the top toolbar with a little microphone icon, just when you're not talking, please just mute yourself, and then when you get ready to talk, you can unmute yourself. Okay?
Okay.
That way
Okay,
we don't hear echo continuously. Thank
Okay.
you. No problem. Thank you very much. Okay, so Elena, have you heard about this whole Snowden thing?
Yeah, something I heard in the news, but I haven't followed the information.
Okay. All right, so you don't really know exactly what's going on.
No.
Well, again, nobody does. Okay. Are there ever...
What do you think about all this situation about
Snowden?
US blogging? No, about US in general blogging.
The whole
European offices and so on.
Well, yeah. I'm about this shocked. Yeah.
Why?
Because they've been spying on their allies forever. We've been caught before spying on Israel, for example, spying on UK.
But, everybody.
Yeah, everybody does
Israel.
it. So it's not exactly shocking to me. The fact that what they're doing in the United States is much more shocking to me, but that's not shocking to me. I kind of thought they would be doing that anyway, but the volume shocked me. The only surprise that really for me was the amount of information that they are processing or that they're collecting. I don't even know that they're actually processing it. What scares me is I don't really know. This guy, Snowden, only was a part-time worker. He was a subcontractor. Even though it seems like he knows a lot of big things, he knows 1/1000th of what's really going on. He doesn't have clearance to know really jack doodly. So that's what scares me, is that this bonehead even was given... First of all, that he was given access to any information. What kind of stupid people are running the NSA? And secondly, the fact that, okay, if we know this, there's a lot more we don't know, which I find a little scary. I swear to you, I'm glad I'm not in the United States. I'm glad I'm over here in the Philippines. Keep your 1984 George Orwell cameras everywhere, monitoring everything, whatever. But, it seems I'm also a little shocked that Americans seem to they don't care. No one cares. This information came out and almost no one is very upset about it. Well, okay.
Just because they can do nothing.
Yeah, there's not much that they can do about it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And the argument that I keep hearing is that, well, So what? You know, there are cameras that monitor your speed on the highway. They use helicopters to take your
But it's not the
pictures. You're
same.
driving, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
not the same. It's people know about it. But people didn't know about these telephone calls.
Yeah, I agree. It isn't. I agree with you, Dennis. It is not the same, and it's a little scary. And basically, some of the information that I heard, that anyone outside the country, all communications that are coming from inside the United States to outside, wherever they originate, originating inside or outside, all these calls are being tracked, at least. Now, if they're actually monitored for keywords, probably. That's highly likely. That's what they do. Which scares me a little. I'm sure somebody at NSA has probably heard my voice, because of course I'm here in the United. I'm an American citizen. I call United States to talk to friends or family. So of course somewhere there's recordings of me in Washington. Yay! Probably at Verbling. Some of the stuff I talk about here.
And you said, Oakley, you said nobody cares. You mean politician or just ordinary people?
You know, ordinary people, citizens. Politicians are saying,
There were
"Oh,
no
we need to do
reaction
this."
from,
Sorry?
there were no reaction from
Very little.
ordinary people.
Very little reaction. Surprisingly less reaction than I might have thought. Okay, you know what? If this had happened 15 years ago, there would have been riots in the streets. But after 9/11, everything changed. So now people are willing to put up with a lot more, it seems to me, Americans. More intrusion by the government in, I think, than they ever would have before, 15 or 20 years ago. No way, people would have been freaking out if they heard about this. Now, oh, it's what we have to do to protect against terrorists, I guess, is the thinking.
So to 2011, it's a great opportunity to do whatever you want for such kind of organization.
Yeah, it's a little scary. It's, well, for me, it's, have you guys heard the English expression, it's a slippery slope?
No.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean by that?
It
Chow,
means,
do you know what I mean? Yeah.
it means something just slide into a consequence, but just by little, I mean.
Could you type it? Okay.
Yes. It's a slippery slope. Here you go. You start maybe a little bit innocuous. It's not that important, but it's okay. It starts off not being that important or not that big a deal, not that controversial, but it's the first step. Oh, okay. Okay. You take that first step, and then it's much easier to take that second step. A slope is a downhill grade. So of course, if you're walking downhill, that first step, if you're taking steps down a hill, or if you start sliding in the snow, for example, you go faster and faster, and you start out very slow, and then you go faster, 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 faster. When I say it's a slippery slope, they're starting out with this, but it won't. How long will it be before they are monitoring exactly everything you say? And what's the next step after that? Then they will actually, you're talking to your friend about joking about bombing an airplane, and maybe it's just a joke, that you continuing a joke from something you were talking about in the coffee shop during your lunch break. And so you mention a bomb in an airplane. And then what? Guys in suits come to your house and say, oh, we monitored your phone call, you're coming with us, you go to jail. It's a slippery slope, and sure, we're only seeing how many calls you have to different countries. Whatever, because the next thing is monitoring actually what you say, and the next thing is actually preemptively going to your house and arresting you. It's just a natural progression. It's extremely logical. So that's what scares me. What they're doing now is not that scary, but if they can do that, the next logical step is obvious, or it's obvious to me. I think. I mean, what do you think of that? What do you think of that, Alberto? Do you think I'm crazy or
what it will be?
What's that?
You said obvious. What it will be?
Well, I think the steps from them simply saying, "Oh, I know that citizen A has made 20 calls to Spain this month," and the next step is, "I know that who he called," and the next step is, then they start actually listening to what you say, what you talked about, and then pretty soon they're going to go, "Oh, they made us suspicious," and so they're going to come to your house and arrest you. Well, it's a slippery slope till the government can take you away, put you in jail forever, and never tell anybody about it. Yeah, exactly, Joe.
Don't you think it's just, I don't know, it's just the future, and future people will be living in such kind of environment?
Well, the future people would be my daughters, so it does concern me.
And I mean, it will be normal. It will be normal environment to be observed.
And that does concern me. I don't know. I know part of it's maybe my American culture thing, but yeah, I don't really like the idea of being observed everywhere. I watched a funny American comedy show, and they were making fun of this. And to get the point across, the guy is talking about this issue, and the camera, he looks up, he's in the bathroom, and he's doing his business, and he looks up and he says, "Hello, NSA, how are you doing?" I mean, when it gets to that point, that's when they're watching me go to the bathroom and brush my teeth, and yeah, I'm not for that. I think that's a bad idea. Would they? Yeah. And I know, you guys, seriously, I'm sure that you probably already know that there are things on the internet which monitor what websites you go to, so they know what to advertise to you. If any of you use Facebook, it absolutely does that. Have you not ever wondered why the advertisements are all some related to websites or things that you've Googled or searched? Of course they are. They know what your interests are, your personal hobbies or things that interest you. So you're already being monitored. Yeah, I know that, but I don't know. It's a little different for me if Google's doing it or Facebook or the government. Actually, you know what? I had a great idea for a movie. Picture, if you will. It turns out that guy, who's the founder of Facebook? What's his name? Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bird. Zuckerberg. Okay. Anyway, what if he was an NSA agent? Dun, dun, dun. What if Facebook itself is an idea of the National Security Agency of the United States?
Sure.
Dun, dun, dun.
The internet was military.
Yeah. So the internet was really invented to monitor citizens. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. I love it. Who can I get to act in this movie? Yeah, all right. I think it would be great. Okay. Anyway, what's your favorite all-time scandal? Anne, do you have a favorite scandal all-time?
Yeah, we have actually some modern scandal in Ukraine. And actually we have a lot of scandals concerning the officials in Ukraine. So we're not interested in people in life of celebrity or stars because we have a lot of our local scandals.
Okay.
Some days ago, two policemen raped and beat some girl in the small town not far from my town. And one of these policemen was a relative of some official, and this official decided to save his relative from punishment. And when he decided, people came from the police office and crashed everything in this police office. There was 500,000 people, so it's a really big scandal in our country now.
Okay, this is a postman, a mailman.
Mailman? No, policeman.
Policeman.
Yeah.
A policeman. Wait, a policeman did the rape and beating?
Yeah. Two policemen.
Two policemen. Oh.
Yeah, two policemen.
Okay, yeah.
And one taxi driver raped and beat one girl.
Okay.
And it's normal for our country, unfortunately. And they heard about this scandal, such kind of scandal, about one a month. And our government do nothing in this situation. So people try to do something their own, how they can it.
Okay, I see. Yes. And when policemen do bad things, especially violence, it's usually a big scandal. Definitely. It's a really big scandal when it happens in the United States, when somebody films it. Rodney King was a big scandal in the United States. A black man that the cops were beating the tar out of. Yeah. That's awful. But so usually people can get away with, the police get away with these things?
Until people crash something or kill something, the police and government do nothing, usually.
Wow. That's not good. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Alberto, what's your favorite scandal of all time?
Perhaps Clinton's or Profumo in United Kingdom. Something about sex, yeah.
Something about sex?
Yes, because I'm boring about money scandals and political scandals in Spain. It's the shame. You are a politic and you put your family in the administration and you get money and it's boring. And then the sex scandals are great for me.
Are great, much more exciting.
Clinton President Clinton is explaining us how he was touching that girl and it was great.
What I don't understand, look, Clinton, I don't know what you gentlemen think or what you ladies think, but Monica Lewinsky is not exactly something I would risk the presidency for. She is not that attractive, frankly.
I agree.
Bow, wow, wow.
And they agree too.
They agree too, okay. Very not attractive. Now, John F. Kennedy, on the other hand.
Yes. It's the most glamorous scandal.
Yes. Okay. Now, obviously, Dennis, you've heard this. Supposedly, he had an affair with Marilyn Monroe. Ooh. Now that, on the other hand, well, okay. I'm not sure. That might be worth it. Yeah. Have you ever heard the rendition of Marilyn Monroe singing "Happy Birthday" to Mr. President?
Yes, very famous.
Yes.
Very famous, right?
Famous.
Mr. President. Yeah. It's amazing. Very cool. If you have never seen it or heard it, you should Google it and listen. It's pretty impressive. If you hear it, you think, oh my goodness, they are having an affair. They have to be. Anyway. Okay. Nyan, what's your all-time?
Oakley, they should have had even.
If they didn't, they should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Nyan, what's your favorite all-time scandal ever?
I think about some scandal about celebrity and some scandal from India.
From India?
Yes, because I know a lot of scandal from India, like especially about rap. You know?
About what?
Rap. I'm not sure I'm pronounced it true. R-A-P-E.
Oh, R-A-P-E.
Yeah.
Rape.
Rape.
Yeah, rape. Okay.
It's really dangerous, and because my best friend want to go to there in the future, so her family is really worried about that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell her to be very, very careful. But yeah, that's not really a scandal, but I mean, it's a huge problem. Don't get me wrong. I'm not belittling it. That's a social problem, is what that is. That's a very, very serious social problem that people were getting away with it before. I don't think so much now. I think India has changed some laws and is cracking down on criminals who do these things. Hopefully, I certainly hope.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah. And tell your friend to be safe. Hello, Firkin. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome. How you doing? What's Firkin?
Well,
We're talking about scandals.
oh,
Scandalous behavior. What's your favorite scandal of all time?
maybe prison.
Prison?
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're talking about scandals like Snowden, leaking secrets, famous actresses or models who get caught in naked pictures, or like the president having an affair with another woman. Da-da-da. Gotta have the da-da-da. Yeah. Where are you, Firkin? Where are you from again?
From Turkey.
Turkey. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any good scandals in Turkey?
Turkey.
They have demonstrations only.
Yeah, they have demonstrations. We all know that.
Yeah, it's not a scandal though. 2 years ago, there was a scandal. The opposition party's leader had some affair and somebody recorded it. So people watched it on YouTube. Then he had to resign.
Oh, really? Recorded it like video?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you go, Alberto.
But it was
Google
old. It was old. It happened 2 or 3 years ago.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I
There
missed that one.
were a politician, a Turkish politician, with a girl. Yeah, with a nude girl.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that one. Okay. Elena, what is your favorite all-time scandal? Alberto. What's that, Elena?
Well, I think scandals related to church are really controversial.
Right. Oh, that's one that we never talked about in this class. Scandals related to the church. Oh my goodness. Yes. Holy smokes. Yeah, and scandals related to the church often make some people very angry. They feel very betrayed. Yeah. Right. Church scandals. Very recently, there was some Vatican official who got caught smuggling money. This was only a few days ago. Yeah. Right? So you heard about that.
When some priest abuse, I don't know if it's in English. I don't know if correct in English saying priest has abuse from a girl. I don't know.
Yeah.
Priest has abused a girl. Yes, that's correct. English.
Thank you.
Yeah, which is really bad. Really bad. Not good. Dennis, you got like 1 minute. What is your favorite all-time scandal? Dennis, are you really back? Oh, I think Dennis is having some problems. Okay. Yeah, perhaps, okay, Elena mentioned the scandals with the church. Those might be even worse than political scandals, because they're, yeah, that really can affect people, because there's a lot of trust in the church, and emotional trust, right? Yes, that's hard when that happens. Okay, guys, you know what? Thank you so much for participating in the conversation today. But it is time for me to go.